This is the garage overhead door video. And this is the last video of the day. So, not the last one I'm making, but the last one you'll see. So this is where I reiterate and I revisit and say thank you very much for your faith and your trust in your business. That means the world to my family and I. And the very last time I'm going in this series of videos on this inspection, very last time that's maybe a good Google review. I don't know. So these are, we have 3 garage car entry overhead panel doors. The doors are metal frames. They have wooden faces on them. All 3 of these doors have optic sensors. And all of these optic sensors are closer to the garage floor than 6 inches where they're supposed to be. None of these 3 doors have spring tension notices. I call them pinch notices, so you don't pinch your fingers. There's supposed to be one posted on the first panel, first, second, third, fourth, bottom, top. Whether it's brick or shingles or garage door panels or steps, the first one's at the bottom. And the bottom panels of all 3 of these doors should have those spring tension notices. Now the insides of all 3 of these doors should have a child warning or a safety notice. Usually it looks like a child is being squashed. Okay, but it could be your cat. Could be your cat. Could be, somebody, a geriatric, friend of yours like me. It could be me. I don't move that fast. I don't move that fast at all. Handles. They're supposed to have, all 3 doors are supposed to have handles in front of them. These are emergency pull handles. They all 3 have emergency pull handles. But they're all 3 supposed to have handles inside the doors, so if we lose power, then that's what happens. We've got courtesy lights on 2 of these. But on the north door, it doesn't seem like we've got a courtesy light. Let's find out. Oh, we do. There we go. I get carried away. I'm excitable. I get carried away. So we do not have the notices posted inside. We do not have the handles posted inside. We do not have the safety tension notices posted inside. All 3 of these doors have manual door locks. These door locks should have been decommissioned. One way to do this would be to put a bolt in it right there so the door can't be locked. Another way is to loosen one of these bolts and spin it out so that it cannot be locked. The idea about not being able to lock these is that if you were to close your doors and lock them and somebody forgot about it and they tried to open it, then the door would get all, jammed up and damaged. I like my locks. So what I do is I close my door, I lock it, then I go to Chilingua because I'm going to remember it. Then I come home from Chilingua and I'm all tired. I push the button and I jam up my door. I learned the hard way. That's how I did it. Nothing like a good 10-hour drive and jam up your door. So, what else? These receptacle outlets on the ceiling are GFCI protected and are not labeled as being so. It's a good thing that they're GFCI protected because the doors are supposed to be GFCI protected, and they are. It's on this GFCI receptacle outlet over here. And it's GFCI. We can do that. See there? All the lights went out. Reset the GFCI. Oh, don't make a liar out of me. Oh, the lights come on. All right. Then we come along here. These control buttons are high enough. They're supposed to be over 5 feet to keep little hands from coming up. There should be that notice, that safety notice. We should have a safety notice posted by the switches and a safety notice posted on the doors. So what do we learn? We learn that we do not have spring tension notices. We learn that we do not have safety notices posted on the doors and by the door openers. We learned that our manual door locks have not been decommissioned. We learned that we do not have manual pull handles inside of the doors. And these issues are consistent across all 3 of the doors. There's not one door that has some unique issue or quality. Everything about this, all the information about these doors is redundant, and the issues themselves are redundant. Ready for a bonus? I have abandonment issues. I don't like to stop. Inspector Theater. And I apologize in advance. Can I come in? Come on in, Mr. Fire. The door is open for you. You always make me feel so warm and welcome. This door has a self-closing spring on it. Or is that a doorstop? No, that's a doorstop. That's just a doorstop. That's all it is. This door, I'm glad I did this. I started not to do this, but I thought after there was a spring, I started letting my little Inspector Theater slide. You almost got a break. You almost got out of class early. But no. This door is supposed to have a self-closing spring on it. Oh, local jurisdiction doesn't really require that. Oh, if they don't? Okay, that's good enough. Good to know that they don't require it. It never says that, you know what? You're supposed to have a spring. There's going to be some things in this garage that you care about, but most of the things that you care about most is on the other side of this door. This is where your friends and your pets and your family, this is where your artwork, this is where your collectibles and your jewelry, this is where all your retirement, your Social Security, birth certificates, wills. This is where all that kind of stuff usually is on this side of the door. We're trying to protect that. So this door should close all the time. I get it. It's a pain in the wazoo. You're trying to carry all your groceries in. The door keeps closing. I get that. But no, you're supposed to have a self-closing door so that, at least when a fire starts in here, fires start in the kitchens, and there's not a lot we can do about that. And fires start in the garages because we got a lot of things in here. We got radio-controlled airplanes. We've got lawnmowers, motorcycles, go-karts, classic cars. We got all those things. Okay, it's gas. So this door should have and now we're going to have a little bonus spam risk. No, I don't want you to hear me talk to them. Good home, this is Bud.